So I've taught you a song that I learned at camp, Wadaliacha. So now I'm going to read you a story about a penguin who goes to camp. This penguin is Tacky, and I'd like to introduce him to you. He is a very special penguin, and the word tacky rhymes with wacky. You know that word? How it's a little bit crazy? Well, that really does describe this penguin, Tacky. So I hope you enjoy this story, Tacky Goes to Camp. It is written by Helen Lester and illustrated by Lynn Munsinger, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. Tacky Goes to Camp. It didn't look exactly like summer camp, but then summer didn't look exactly like summer in the nice icy land. Looks a little chilly. And yet here were Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect, and Tacky at Camp Whoopie Ha Ha. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect had packed carefully. They brought... Tacky brought... They wore nifty uniforms with their names on them. And every night they slept in real tents. How campy. At Whoopie Ha Ha, their days were filled with wonderful activities. Rock climbing, synchronized swimming, archery. Look at the pages and see if you can figure out which one is Tacky. Arts and crafts. Tacky's personal favorite was a game he invented called Tippy Canoe and Tacky 2. But the best activity of all came one evening. It was Sleep Under the Stars night. The penguins gathered around the crackling fire and sang the camp song. We're penguins, we cannot ride horses, because our legs weren't put on long. But other than that, we're perfection. Just hear us as we sing our song. Whoopee, 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 ha, ho, ho, hee, hee. Whoopee, 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 ha, ha, ho, hee, hee. Then it was time to make s'mores. Toasted marshmallows and chocolate smashed between 2 graham crackers. Yum. What about Tacky's s'more? Finally, just before bedtime, it was scary story time. Ooh. Goodly and Lovely told a tale called Gotcha. It was about a penguin poking swordfish, and very scary. Angel and Neatly came up with a creeping, crawling plant. Scarier. Perfect followed with a story called The Whooping Wubba Wubba Bird, which was so scary the penguins could barely listen, and they held their flippers over their ear places. Then it was Tacky's turn. He announced, "Our ori is on where our air." He unstuck his s'more beak and began again. My story is called Beware the Bear. That sounded promising. Tacky began. Once upon a time, the penguins were gathered around the campfire when they heard a thud, 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 and a great growly voice called out, "Beware the bear!" Tacky's companions shivered a little. The voice came closer. "Beware the bear!" Now the penguins held flippers. And closer. "Beware the bear!" They closed their eyes shut and they waited. And then, said Tacky, a bear thudded up to the penguins and announced, "Howdy do, my name's Beware. Beware the bear." Get it? Yuck, yuck. The end. A silence followed, and then a chorus of, "Oh." Scary Story Time had ended as a not-so-scary story night. So the disappointed penguins crawled into their sleeping bags. Only one penguin remained unbagged. Tacky needed s'mores, at least a few dozen more or less. Finally satisfied, he drove in head first, not worrying about having crumbs on his bed. Nor was he aware that his sleeping bag was lying on the leftovers he just couldn't quite finish. Much, much later, well after midnight, as the penguin slumbered, there came a thud, 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 and a great growly voice boomed out, "Beware the bear!" Up shot Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect, and what they saw was a bear. A bear to be aware of. "Something smells yummy," growled the bear. He helped himself to 1 marshmallow, 2 squares of chocolate, 3 graham crackers, and 4 s'mores toasting sticks. Then he ate the picnic basket, gobbled up the guitar, and swallowed a fire log whole. "Not yummy," he bellowed, "and I'm still hungry in my tummy." He hovered over Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. This is where we go. Dun, dun, dun! The penguins always did everything as a group, but what this group needed to do now was run. But Tacky, wake up, Tacky, wake up, they cried. "What's more?" muttered Tacky from under the depths of his sleeping bag. "Tacky, wake up," they repeated. Frantically, they tapped him and poked him. At last, when they tickled his webbies, he popped up and... The leftovers upon which Tacky had slept had become stuck to his sleeping bag, forming a graham crackery, chocolatey, marshmallowy face. "Gadzooks!" gasped the bear. "What a horrid-looking thing! It was huge, with mean eyes and green skin and webbed feet." The bear backed away. Tacky waddled forward, his muffled voice calling, "Once more!" The bear backed farther, falling over a log, and Tacky continued waddling forward. "Once more!" The terrified bear cried out. "No more! I don't want some more! No more!" Yelping, "I'm out of here!" the bear got out of there fast. As he sped off, he thought to himself, "That was embarrassing, but at least I'll have a scary story to tell around my campfire tonight." Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect hugged Tacky. They didn't even mind getting sticky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. And that story is how Tacky goes to camp. I hope you enjoyed listening.